healing in your life?
I did. Finally.
Good.
Live.
I'm gonna start twitching.
I think, anyways. Let's double check.
It's just another day
It looks live.
for
Yep.
you and me
Man, sometimes
Yeah,
you just
in
don't pick
hell.
Yep.
And
Volume
if any of
confirmed.
you motherfuckers so much as move, it's live from New York. It's Saturday.
Oh, dear Lord.
So hopefully we have some Big Mouth fans out there.
Yes, we have a
welcome.
total of 0 viewers. So,
Zero
oh no,
viewers.
wait, no, there's Nadabots here. Why does it say
Nada,
0?
yay.
Nada,
Totally
you're
not
not a 0.
What? There's the fail. I see Grin. I see not. There's we got.
Oh shit! I'm not even in yet.
Not a bot.
Jason, Grin and Floyd, not a
all
bot.
up in that shit.
The only
Streamlabs.
non-playing viewer on right now.
that counts though, right? That's a thing.
That's a bonus. I think there's a
Hey.
bonus in there somewhere.
We should give Nada some kind of special privilege. This game.
Trying to figure out what that is, really.
Thanks for the sub, Mark.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you.
Gotta support. I'm like, oh shit! I should probably do that. That's a thing. Welcome. It is Monday night. Welcome to the Critical Fails version of Descent into Avernus, which we like to colloquially refer to as Just Another Day in Hell.
Yes,
That's right. Our group of merry hobo slayers has been doing their best. They have been slaying hobos left, right, and center. And they just left the Low Lantern, which is a tavern that is made out of a permanently moored ship in the docks of Baldur's Gate. What was perhaps there may or may not be some slight fire that happened upon their departure, but they are leaving with none other than Amric van Thampor, the son of Duke Thalmara van Thampor, one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate.
Notabot just subscribed. Thanks, Notabot.
Notabot. Love the Notabot.
You get more of our love.
I feel like the Nodabot name is like a false flag, though.
Yeah, right. I'll because of the
Not a cop.
Not a bot.
I think Notabot might be a bot.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's a bot.
Not a bot,
it's a bot.
So right now, it is early in the morning, actually, as our characters decided to sleep the night after rampaging through the Dungeons of the Dead 3, killing all of the Dead 3 cultists they found, rescuing a number of prisoners that they found there, and teaming up with another member of the Van Thamper family, a big, brutish, hulking, scarred fellow by the name of Mortlock, who was not quite too happy at finding out that one or more of his brothers had plotted to have him assassinated. So he was more than happy to spill the beans and lets all of our players know just where they could find said brother. And he was running a money lending operation out of the Low Lantern. Our characters went and confronted him, and in doing so, a fight broke out. There was a kerfuffle. And
it was a firefight.
And during said fight, we had our Bardist with the hardest. He created a distraction of epic proportions, doing renditions.
Indeed, I'm hoping the place doesn't burn down because I didn't accept money on the fact that I left such a joyous crowd. Mm-hmm. So hopefully it still exists for me to return to, just in case I need to, you know.
Well, you know, you can hope in one hand and crap in the other and see which one fills up first.
You're like the only other person I've ever heard use that. I love it. I've been saying that forever.
Feels a little bit like hope.
I normally say shit.
But it was really great. It was definitely a concerted group effort. The bodyguards were basically I it was Mordecai after the characters subdued Amric, then used his one of his
Wardrobe
tricks
change.
one of his little tricksy tricks to assume the appearance of Amric and told his bodyguards to stop their fighting. Everything was fine. He was going to go with these people and that they needed to, cease and desist, which led to a very tense standoff moment with Jaren and Kashara. Kashara again is this here looking gal. She's super sexy.
Oh, we've got a date later, that's for sure.
Karasa. Sorry, there we go.
I wrote her name down in my book, and then I struck a line through it. Her ass is mine later.
Already crossed that one out. There is, let's see, here is Amric, who is now a prisoner of the characters. And Mortlock, the other brother, who once he sees that Amric has been captured, he laughs in his brother's face, calling him a fool for thinking that he could ever have him assassinated. And then he will very humbly take his leave, saying that now that he knows that his family is out to get him, he is going to procure passage on the next vessel leaving anywhere, where he will go and hide out. Let's see.
He's on a boat to nowhere.
When Mortlock
Come on
when
inside.
Mortlock leaves, before he gets out of the way, I will go over to him and tell him, if try to make your way to the Windy Dragon, the captain of that ship. I know her well. To just mention my name, and she'll give you a very good discount on passage.
Nice.
He nods to you and he holds out his gigantic meaty paw for a handshake.
Hey, shake his finger.
Yeah, it's like grabbing a bunch of bananas. It's like, how do you can't even. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna ask now.
Fingers like sausages.
Now, Mortlock, where are you going? How shall we reach you to let you know that all is well here and that you can return?
I am sure that once everything has cleared up here, wherever I go, I shall keep my ear to the wind, and I will be keeping very close ties, knowing when it shall be safe to return again. If it is something that I want to return to, the city may be good for others, but for my time here has been nothing but sorrow. So perhaps I start anew someplace else.
Well then, best of luck to you.
And to you, if you go to see Mother, just remember, she loves this one for some stupid reason. But keep him alive if you can, and don't trust a thing he says, for he will do anything to try to save his hide.
and then he will nod and turn and vanish into the throng of dock workers and others now.
Yeah, right. He's 2 feet taller
was
than
to say.
everybody else up there. There's no way he blends into the throng. They part around him.
Everybody move!
He
Waves
disappears. He disappears into the conference of Goliaths that have gathered on the dock,
Oh yeah.
and still you can see the top of his head.
Goliath convention in town.
Yeah.
There, you are still in the company of Rhea Mantlemorn. She is a Hell Rider from the city of Elturel, and she had said that she watched in disbelief as the companion's light went out, turning black as the city appeared to crumble and sink below the horizon. She says it's a horrific image that she has been unable to get out of her mind. She returned to Elturel to find a crater where the city once stood. Then took it upon herself to lead a group of fearful refugees west into Baldur's Gate. She and a handful of others managed to sneak inside, but they didn't get far before the Flaming Fist soldiers confronted them. The refugees, being fearful, scattered, and Rhea soon found herself cornered by a Flaming Fist thug. She says she wounded the soldier, just trying to get away, then fled down an alley, grabbing a cloak to better conceal her armor and weapons. And she's been a wanted fugitive ever since. But that was actually just yesterday morning. And she's been trying to get a hold of Amric. She actually, had just finally tracked him down here because she had information that Thaddeus Krieg, the High Overseer of Elturel, was seen in the city with a contingent of guards. And the 4 guards that he was seen with, the rumor has it, were employed by the Van Thamper family. So she's looking for answers to try to find out what is going on. The city of Elturel is now a smoking crater. Its people are, those that survived the initial cratering have fled far and wide, many of them coming to the gates of Baldur's Gate. And if indeed the High Overseer, Thaddeus Krieg, managed to escape, she wants answers to find out exactly what happened, what is going on, and what is going to be done to to try to rectify the situation. She seems to be she is a character who some of our player characters had met previously in their background histories. Known to be, she's a known Hell Rider, which is a group of cavalry that patrol the roads and sort of the areas, the lands around Elturel, patrolling for bandits, thugs, highwaymen, robbers, just basically trying to keep the land safe for merchants and peasants alike, trying to do the right thing. A very known as a very loyal, righteous, and humble group of warriors. Let's see. Oh boy! All of a sudden, here goes a whole bunch of stuff in chat.
So then we kill her.
And so we kill her, drink her blood, and take her power. Is that what's going on?
In the end, there can be only one.
Right now,
Actually, most of it was probably Grin and I being a distraction. My apologies.
So there are our folk.
What's with all the birds on the thing?
Birds? There's dead birds. Dead seagulls litter the top deck. Yeah. When you first got there, that was one of the things that describes the low lantern.
We need to regroup at Troll Skull Manor.
Indeed, we do.
Right. The main deck of the old ship features wooden steps that climb to the forecastle and aft castle, and another set of stairs descending into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with windows acts as a skylight for the deck below, the tavern proper, visible through the hatch's glass panes. 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest, a 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging. Oh, that's right. And then, so there are 2 ravens wrapped up, squawking, and that's when fucking our Tabaxi Paladin Thunder in the Morning, he scurried on up the mast and was like trying to swat at the birds. As cats do. But right now, we are no longer in combat. We have this gigantic throng of humanity here. And what would everybody like to do?
Where would be the best, most logical place to regroup? What time of day is it right now?
It's probably, you guys headed over there right after, it was probably 8:30 a.m. So very early in the morning. Right now, it's probably maybe 9:30.
Okay.
I'm thinking probably.
So we're on top of the day, so we can still do all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Status on everybody. Everybody's healthy.
Yeah, I would like
goodness.
an inspiration point that I was able to rouse such passion so early in the morning. I do believe there's a special skill.
For you, it was early in the morning. For everybody else
Intel.
in the boat, it was sort of mid-evening.
Oh, right. All right, that's fair. That's fair.
You get the title Music in the Morning.
Yeah.
Achievement
To
unlocked. Music in the
Thunder.
morning.
Next to Thunder
There
in
he
the
is.
Morning.
Everybody
What do you
returns.
think he did to get that title, Thunder in the Morning?
Oh, I don't want to know. I really don't.
I want details.
You would.
Well,
I want 1,500 words by tomorrow morning.
Oh, and real quickly, sorry. So for anybody who's watching us, yes. So we are the Critical Fail. We are a seasoned veteran group of role players. I myself have been playing Dungeons and Dragons since around 1984, 1985.
Mark, what exact seasoning are you?
I would say I'm paprika.
He's more of an.
Lovely.
I was thinking more of an allspice for you.
I believe I am cinnamon.
I know mine.
Ooh. I was going to say maybe
saffron.
more of an oregano. But...
Saffron. Oh, you're
An
going for the expensive
I'm an
shit.
oregano. I like that. I'm an oregano. I'm also from Jersey. Okay, I'm an oregano.
I'm a nut. Meg.
You can call me Meg.
It's the easiest question ever. I am salt.
But
Salt.
The earth.
just a little bit. My name is Mark. I will be the
Mordecai is
dungeon master.
sugar.
As you can tell, we take this all very, very
Powdered
seriously.
sugar, maybe.
Sugar. Oh, the powdered sugar. The
So
booger
keep those
sugar.
subscriptions coming.
Oh,
Make this as weird as it can possibly be. Everybody, just do a real quick, your name, the character you're playing, just a really, really quick rundown before we get into the nitty gritty of everything, just so people know exactly who you're playing and what's going on. Let's start with Mr. Marcus. I see you, so let's have you.
All right. I am Mr. Marcus. I have no idea who I really am.
honestly,
Still
that could take
figuring
all
that
night.
shit out. Yep. But tonight I'm playing Honorista Minia, and he is a drow who came up from the Underdark. He found employment and loyalty within the Elton family. He is not your normal kind of rogue, as he is far more interested in the art of knowledge, history, arcana, and a student of the different hells and planes, just the planes in general. And yeah, moving forward, I will go to my lesser half, Lucius.
Luscious
That's right.
Lucius.
And by half, I mean I am a drow.
Other half he means quarter.
I assumed he meant elven, since I'm also half elven. I'm half drow.
Scandalous.
Yes, one might say there was much to do. No, there was no to do. I'm an orphan from the streets of Calimshan, who was taken in by House Elton and educated for a very specific purpose. I guess I'm what you call a bard, although I do not fulfill the normal obligations of a bard, per se.
Hmm.
And speaking of a real bard, let's hear from Darius Coda. Oh, and by the way, I must say that as far as my spice is concerned, that'd be straight cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Oh, if anyone belongs to the Spice Boys, it is Lucius.
I once played a character by the name of Cayenne Pepper.
Oh, goodness.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
I played a character named Kentucky Bluegrass.
Smoked some Kentucky bluegrass once.
Well, since
That's
it's
actually
true,
from
since
lawn. I've had that in my lawn before.
since it's true confession time. Hello. My name is Alan, and I play Darius Coda, or as I'm trying to get people to say, Darius. Everyone returns to the Coda. I am a bard from Waterdeep. I came to Baldur's Gate to make my fortune, and 2 days in, I wind up with this crew. It's a long story. But I have made an attempt to blend in, and I've started to create my own school of bardic knowledge called the Bardic School of Distraction. We'll see how that goes. And without further ado, I also introduce to you a fellow performer and one that intrigues me greatly, Mordecai, the
Ooh,
Magnificent.
Ooh, Darius returns to the Coda. Thank you so much for referring to me by my full title as well. Joey Joe. I'm Mordecai the Magnificent, the tiefling. I call him an illusionist. It's not really, that's just what he does. Performer, slums, taken in by the house as well. Same deal. Hi.
Nice.
You know, when I said he was performer, like I meant that he's sharp and to the point.
If you want the performance, you have to buy the ticket.
That's true.
No free rides, baby. No free rides.
Never mind. I take that back.
He's like off the clock.
I'm here all week, though.
All right, that leaves us down to 2.
Pick son of a bitch.
Grin, please, Grin. I believe, right? Yes.
I'm Greg, and I'm playing Peregrine Ghostwind, also known as Grin, a human fighter and sailor of the Seven Seas. And I will go to Jaren the Hellhound Kincaid.
Oh, you win the prize for fastest. Grats.
I was gonna say the reward.
Greg, Grin, Jared, go.
Well, thank you, sir. My name is Jaren the Hellhound Kincaid. Not that I took that name, but just other people kind of threw it on me because I tend to like fire and hunting people down and eating them. But that's a thing. So, so Jaren's an interesting character. He is technically a paladin and a follower of the Red Knight, who tends to have an interesting problem. Like his family, not unlike House Elton, kind of a pretty serious sort of House Atreides-like ass whipping over, kind of mysterious circumstances. But his family, although a wide swath of different people, often hired out across the entire realms to supply assistants, consultants, war leaders, spies, assassins, but they also had a lot of extraplanar help. At least that was the rumor. And shortly after the Jaren's house fell, as he was making his way to Baldur's Deep, as we refer to it, he began hearing more and more voices in the back of his head, things he thought were dreams when he was a little kid. But there's a growing insistence that there's somebody trying to contact him that he is not entirely sure who or what they are. What he does know is it starts to become very, very hard for him to avoid people that he thinks he should kill and maybe set on fire and then kill again after they're on fire. So this is becoming a bit of a conundrum for the party. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will turn it over to our dungeon master, Mr. Mark Strong.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. And so we do have a couple of other players who may or may not be making appearances tonight, given their circumstances. One is the previously mentioned Tabaxi Paladin, who goes by the name Thunder in the Morning. And he is the captain of the guard and sworn protector of Lady Elsa Elton, who is sort of the linchpin of this group. And then we also have Lady Elsa Elton herself, who is the sole surviving member of House Elton. House Elton is a noble family of Baldur's Deep, and Elton was the original founder of the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company, which now acts as the sort of de facto police and military of Baldur's Deep. Baldur's Deep. I'm doing it now too. It's contagious. Dang it! Where's the Baldur's Deep jar? Got to throw the dollar in there.
When you have infected your own dungeon master.
Right. It's so catchy. I mean, why didn't they name it that in the first place?
Missed opportunity, man. Missed opportunity.
I'm in Baldur's Deep.
I'm pretty sure some people have hit that opportunity. Balls are deep.
But yes, the Lady Elsa, her parents disappeared when she was quite young, and a steward took over the running of the day-to-day operations of the family until she became 20 years old. Excuse me, at which point she would be considered of age to regain the mantle of the leader of House Elton. However, the night before her 20th birthday, they were going to have a big celebration, and the steward usurped and overthrew her in a very bloody coup. Instead of a red wedding, it was a red birthday party. And the sole survivors of said birthday party are the party members you see before you here, who got drug in some way or another, some very closely tied to Lady Elsa. As, like I said, Thunder in the Morning was captain of the House Guard. We had Mordecai the Magnificent, who tutored her and sort of tried to get her to understand more of her innate magical abilities. Lucius, who is sort of master of history, knowledge, the aristocracy, upbringing, things like that, court. And Riz, who is basically the guy that the family asked to do the things that the family might not want to really know that people are doing.
Or it's the other way around. We're never quite sure.
Right. Yeah, Riz and Lucius, they're kind of two sides to a coin. You never know which one you're going to get when you flip. But and then you have some of the other members like poor Darius. Everyone returns to Dakota, who was just brought in. Literally had just set foot in Baldur's Gate, and they just.
I do believe I sang happy.
They, was hired to perform and sing at Lady Elsa's birthday party, which again turned into a massive bloodbath. And then we have both Peregrine Ghostwind and Jaren Kincaid, who were mercenaries that have ties to areas of the city and groups of people that perhaps are not quite as accessible to the regular members of the household. And they were brought in because before the coup happened, it was things were amiss, enough so that members of the household, including Lucius and Riz, began to investigate. And unfortunately, for Jaren and Peregrine, that was, they were invited to the birthday party, at which point they were going to divulge of the information they had gathered. And that is when, all hell broke loose. And there it goes. So now we are, again, it's around 9:30 in the morning. Our group is leaving the Low Lantern with Amric Van Thamper in tow. Rhea Mantlemorn is with the group as well. She's got her questions to ask of the Van Thamper family. And where would everybody like to go? Or what would you like to do? I think
we need to
I
start
know-
moving away from here.
right.
Gentlemen and lady, we should retire elsewhere.
What is
Are you-
what
are you
is mom's
thirsty?
name?
I'm thirsty.
Right. What is what? Whose name?
What is mom's name?
Thalmara.
Thalmara. Okay. Let me make it.
Yes, and one of the last things that I did say at the end of last session out loud was, screams of alarm and terror emanate from the hold of the low lantern as you leave. A scent reminding you of a campfire seems to drift across the docks.
Okay, and
Yes, Grin. Any place, any fine establishment other than this one will do. Let's get a drink.
I believe we are close to the. Hold on.
And here is
Mental Rolodex. Mental Rolodex.
Here is the Baldur's Gate interactive map. I just put it into the chat on the Roll20. Here, I'll see if I can put it in the chat on. There it is on good old Schmoopy Doop as well.
Schmoopy Doop as well.
Hey, Mark,
Lucky
Mark,
Schmoopy
roughly
Doopers can check in.
Where are we located?
Right now, y'all are. Oops, hold on.
the lantern. Okay, it's the pier
I got it. It's
on
the red dot, right? Like center mass left. Okay.
Yes, correct.
Center mass.
All
Yeah.
right, I got it.
Right.
Wait, say that again.
If you look to the right,
red dot, center mass to the left in the docks.
Right. So it's in the city proper, in the lower portion of the city. It's basically the only red dot that's bordering on the water.
it's like 4 o'clock if you use the center of the bay as a clock, center of origin.
I mean, we're 1, 2, 3, 4. We're like 6 blocks away from the elf song.
We're also really close to the Blade and Stars.
True.
Where is Thalmara's house?
Ooh, good question.
The Thalmara villa is going to be in the high city.
Oh shit!
And it is going to be. It's on there. So if you look, there's a big sort of. It looks like a guitar pick triangle.
Damper Villa. I found it.
There you go. That's it.
Okay.
It's called the dot.
It is right next to the Helm and Cloak. I suggest, friends, that we find a drink at the Helm and Cloak.
Somebody want to call out where that dot is so I can find it and show it to everybody?
Okay, so if you look on the left of the map, there's a line of yellow dots.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the center of that, if you go north, there's a red dot and a gray dot right next to each other.
Those are them, huh? Them. Yeah, there we
Helmet
go. Thank you,
cloak.
sir.
Got it.
That's all the way on the other.
Cloak.
I'm down. I'm down for the helmet cloak.
Yep. Let's.
All the way on the other side of the city.
Well, where do you think we were
well,
going to be going?
Yeah.
We could, I'm sure, convince somebody to like just rowboat our ass across. Like, if we only had somebody in the party with a really high charisma. I mean, we were kind of struggling for that, I think. But you start. I know who can convince them. Thunder in the morning can make them go.
Eddie.
Yes, Thunder in the morning can convince anyone.
Yeah,
And
perfect
see
timing,
you,
Thunder.
love water.
We need you to acquire us a rowboat to
We could take a water
ferry
taxi.
us.
We could take a water taxi just across the bay.
Ah,
Yeah,
Thunder in
we
the
got to
morning.
think for
He,
sure.
With
speak of him, and he shall appear.
With the 10 people that we have in our party right now, I think that just moving across land would be smartest.
What are we trying to do? What are we trying to accomplish? What did I miss?
Who
You're
knows?
going to
really?
Van Thamper Villa, and everybody's there are different ways that people are suggesting that you get there. One is just getting a ferry to take you across the harbor over to the other side of the harbor, and then proceeding into the upper city. And now,
What is the most treacherous and torturous route?
well, being that you are a cat, I'm thinking taking a ferry across the water would probably be really shitty for you.
Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
Armor.
I was team land travel. I am now team getting the water.
Team water taxi.
I am not a fan of the water. I wear a full plate mail suit of armor that does not
And the
float.
cat. That's double fucking hate.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was like, if had you not showed up, I was gonna go into full thunder in the morning mode.
I will say that
I'd like to hear your thunder in the morning.
a cat going across the water would probably be best to be in full plate, just to get it over with quickly.
Hey Mark, the fact that it's about 10 in the morning, our time, what kind of weather is it? What kind of season are we in?
That's a good question.
More importantly, what kind of seas are we crossing?
Seas of cheese.
Just a harbor.
The harbor is usually very it's shallower water. It's deep enough draft so that some of the larger galleons and whatnot can make dock, but it's not. Yeah, it's not deep enough where you're really worrying about huge swells and gales and things like that.
How far are we talking?
Enough to drown a cat, though, right?
I mean, you're not you don't want to go overboard out in the middle, but I mean that looks to me like that's what a quarter of a mile at the longest.
Let's be clear. I pity the fool. I ain't flying no fucking plane. I don't care what you do.
Somebody get the ether rag quick.
I ain't getting no goddamn plane, Murdoch. That ain't happening. Especially with that crazy pilot. I ain't getting no plane.
Now, Baldur's Gate is known as sort of like the foggy city, and so even on like summer days, it usually takes until about mid-morning for some of the fog to kind of clear out. So right now there is sort of a mist across the top of the water, although the water does seem very calm. It is
clear.
not.
We're not crossing by the water. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Okay, so Baldur's Gate, there its weather climate is kind of like London.
A little bit, yes. Yeah. It
okay.
is.
Or Seattle, like it could rain like 5 times a day, but it's never gonna pour hard. It will.
It's a little bit more like London, probably. With just with the fog.
Okay.
Yeah, nestled on the north shore of a bend in the river Chianther. In the years since its inception, Baldur's Gate has grown into a walled city. Today, its foggy streets run red with the blood of unfortunates who fall prey to evil opportunists, many who count themselves as traitors, pirates, and assassins. An army of mercenary soldiers called the Flaming Fist keeps order in the city. And these soldiers answer to Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, who is...
I pity the fool. I ain't getting no goddamn plane.
Thank you for the sub sign-ups.
Mm-hmm.
Cat don't like the plane. They don't like the plane. They don't like the water either. We don't go in the water. I do not take the water. I take the horse around the edge to round the sea.
Suddenly we see that sub disappear.
Can we just say that, like, as we have been talking about this, we have been walking toward the...
Yes.
Please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yes.
Towards the water?
Yeah. Walk. No.
We don't knock the water.
Mortlock, grab the cat. Get him in the boat.
Wading into the water.
I just walked through the
thunder.
in the boat that we burnt to the ground. You see the boat we burned to the ground. We don't get in the boat after we sink the boat. We sink the boat. We don't get in the boat.
Someone get the squirt gun.
Yeah, he got a hellhound. The hellhound don't get in the water with the thunder either. We don't go to water.
Put the catnip away. Squirt gun. Squirt gun.
Squirt gun with vinegar. Vinegar this time.
Nice.
Should we
I
make
don't
sure
go to
that
water. I go
is
around with the
restrained?
Mordecai. I take Mordecai and we walk around to the other side. The big, huge guy, he don't go in the little boat either. It's too big to go in the little boat.
I don't mind the water personally.
As we're walking,
No,
if
not
there...
Mordecai. Who the big guy? The big guy.
Oh,
not
he's already
Mordecai.
gone. He left. He went
Yes.
back. He's on a boat.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we lost Mortlock. Once we captured Amrakia, he said, "I've got to leave the city For fear of
or fortunately, depending on
as we're walking, I am keeping an observant eye open for any kind of horse carriages that have like a little lift light or one that looks not large but uber. That
You want
could
the Uber
fit
XL? I want the Uber XL.
at least 9 people in it.
Just a quick
clip,
point.
clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
We're walking. We've got camera like zip tie or shit, like basically trussed up with and rolling with.
Thrown over your shoulder in the middle of the day.
Just rolling with a dude tied up.
I'd like to, in a moment of odd clarity for myself, like I think we will put a random sackcloth over his face so he's not immediately recognizable by any number of spies or ruffians or otherwise.
Don't care, man, or no, man.
Who's that?
With Thunder?
No.
The party member. It's okay, Kitty. It's okay. It's okay.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Aaron, are you talking about Amric?
Yeah.
Yes, he's.
I already had like when I apprehended Amric in the basement, I made sure that he had a cloak over him, and I had the hood down
my
low.
bad. I didn't catch that.
And
I'm sorry.
I told him straight up. I was like, you will remain hidden if you make any kind of motions or gestures or anything. And he started like to get a little froggy, if you will, and I stabbed him just a little bit, not enough to do damage.
Just a little bit, just a little stab.
I gave him the tip.
Just the tip.
And he was like, okay, cool.
All right, I get it.
So yeah, he's still in hostage
and
zone.
relieve him of all of his money and stuff.
I tore his stuff off and I handed it off to Lucius. I searched him and
I have a bandolier of daggers. This thing's pretty sweet. Check it out.
I gave you all of his stuff. You are just a carrier
at
this point.
I wrote down bandolier of daggers because that's what I remember.
I gave you all of his stuff.
I'll put a note that says and all the rest.
In the morning, not going in the boat. I go in the carriage.
Because when it comes time to settle this out and distribute, like we'll figure out what makes the most sense. Okay. It might make the most sense that you carry all of it, but we'll see.
I think Luscious carry all of it. Luscious.
All right. Carry Thunder.
So Luscious.
I can't carry Thunder. I'm not going to do that.
I'm a 7-foot fucking cat. You're not
There's
carrying
no way
shit.
I'm carrying
That ain't gonna happen.
All right. So we're making our way to.
Is Amric restrained?
Did we
No, he is not restrained. I was going to restrain him. He gave me his vow as a noble that he has surrendered and will acquiesce to any of my terms until the terms of hostage bartering or whatever have been fulfilled.
The helm and cloak is very close to the Van Thamper household. We shouldn't go anywhere near their household until we figured out what we were going to do with Amric.
Don't take the hostage to the
I think
negotiation.
we're just gonna walk into the house with him. I'm pretty sure that's what we're gonna do.
Yep. Direct path.
Well, we were gonna get a drink first. I thought at the
I like what Lucius is saying.
Everybody was talking about getting a drink. I was not in that school.
Well, no, just en route, like on the way. I mean, we're gonna have to pee by the time we get there. I mean, it's a long walk.
We'll be thirsty by the time we get there.
I mean, at least.
I mean, have you ever been in a fight and really had to pee? I mean, I've only done that once, and I just peed on myself. It's not. There's a lot more couth ways to do this.
Everybody remember to go pee. Oh, there's chat stuff. I haven't even been looking at.
We'll turn this cart right around.
I don't know what to do, but I don't go in the
Flash of
boat
thunder
with
in
you.
the face.
Very nice. Mark, what I do is I look for an alley that is out of the way and very kind of no attention will be brought there. A great place to hide a dead body.
Yes. Okay, so
I
you,
like
you,
where
you're
you're
basically
going.
wanting to take the not the main thoroughfares, but the back ways.
Yeah, yep, that. But I'm actually looking because as we're walking, I'm kind of imagining we're walking down the street and we're having this conversation. It doesn't feel real wise to be discussing all of this stuff with this guy who is cloaked and hooded and looking all awkward, as I probably am too, because even though it's foggy, it's still daytime, so I'm still trying to keep out of the light.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to look for an alleyway that is a dead body hider. And I will tell everybody else. I'll be like, let's convene in a spot that is less conspicuous and set up a direct plan of what we are going to do at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely find like probably right around, very close by. You know, you have these different. The closer you get to the docks, you get a little bit seedier. So
Yeah.
all these
I
different.
don't actually want to find any dead bodies.
But yeah,
I'm not,
any one
I'm
of
not
these
looking for
sort
dead
of
bodies.
alleyways that is leading between these sets of buildings. You know, you've got the main
Maybe like
thoroughfares
right
and things.
here. Maybe this one here.
Sure. Yep. There you go.
Like
Yep.
say like we took off, we're talking here,
Mhm.
here, and I'm like, let's go here.
Right.
I'm like, we can go wherever as long as we don't go in the boat. I'm good with that. I don't like the boat. I was on the boat. We burned that boat down. We may burn the other boat we on. We like to burn the boat while we own the boat.
I struggle hard not to convince them to stop burning down performance venues. I do fight it a great deal. I'm like, good, I've just gotten to town, and there goes the one place that I've actually made an impression.
Well, now in the future, you can say for one night only, and I mean that in the most literal sense. This is the only night that this place will remain here.
What's that?
You could
What's
also
that?
claim you brought the house down.
Right, it's very
You can
true.
also say I was
that's
there
a
for the
legit
final
claim.
night. I was
Well,
there for
yes.
the final night.
I just
You
keep
can
thinking
even
of that.
you can
keep
even
thinking
write a
of
Audience
that.
song
was
about
on
it.
fire.
I keep thinking of that Daffy Duck moment where it's like I can only do this trick once. Oh dear Lord, that's
I will
brilliant.
make this. I will make this barge disappear.
Oh, I was there the night the low lantern
For my greatest trick
burned.
All right. So
Okay,
you
so-
have made your way to a much less traveled sort of an alleyway. At this time in the morning, you see there's a sort of a passed out drunk lying against a pile of garbage and refuse. And you can see there's traffic kind of traveling around the outer edges, on the main thoroughfares. But but besides the drunk and some rats and a stray alley cat, it's quite deserted.
Okay, so we make our way into this alley. And as we get there, I kind of turn around. I'll probably lead us in there. Turn around in a way that kind of forms like a natural circle of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And then we all take
And-
turns stabbing Emmerich.
And go.
What I'll do is I'll take Amric's hood off, and I will look at everybody else, and I'll be like, okay, this is where we are at right now. We have Amric, and I look at Amric. He, at this point, is our guest and hostage. Does he make any kind of
He just
acknowledgement of
nods.
that?
Yeah, he
Yep.
nods.
Okay.
I mean, do we have advantage if we roll for attack right now?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, we absolutely do.
don't.
I mean,
Okay.
just on the pure mechanics of Dungeons and Dragons, we have
This
it.
is my inside voice right now, playing over how many times I'm gonna river dance all over Amric right now, but I'm being very chill at the moment.
Okay. I'll look at Amric and I'll say, so Amric, your mother, Thelmara, has known associations with Thaddeus Creed.
Thaddeus Krieg, he is the High Overseer of Elturel, as is well known. Yes, my mother, being a Duke of Baldur's Gate, I am certain that she knows him, perhaps not in a familiar manner, but more in a bureaucratic manner. I'm sure they've had dealings before.
Okay. Know this, Amric. There are many people who want you dead. There are many people who want your mother dead. I care not if you live or die.
Your mother. Your mother.
So, our position is completely neutral. You will walk with us to your mother's manor, give us audience. If you give us any reason of doubt, any suspicion that you want to betray us, I think Jaren, are you familiar with the Hellhound? The Hellhound and Grin? Because they will be your personal bodyguards at this point. It will be their role to keep you alive, and it will be their role to extinguish your life on the very first thought that they have that you will not bring us to your mother, who will then bring us to Thaddeus Creed. You are not our target. Your mother is not our target. Creed is our
He not
target.
our target. I thought he was our target. One
He
target at a
is
time.
he is a link to where we are trying to get to.
He nods and he says, "Very well. Sounds doable for me." So, Grip and Jabrick, I'm hungry. Did any of you have a chicken, perhaps? Maybe some grapes.
Did he just call somebody Jabrick?
Jerry.
Punch him in the throat.
I will.
I will absolutely punch him in the throat.
I will save that name, Jabrick, for my next character. Actually, I just dig that name.
Gibrick and Jabrick.
Oh my god, punch his throat off.
Front throat punch. Sorry.
Ow.
That was your throat punch?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a hammer punch to the clavicle.
He kind
That
of
was
grabs his
beautiful.
front, he's like,
So I
he holds up his hand. He's like, "I thought you said that they were there to help me."
He thought you were choking.
Oh my god, I
No.
think I just touched the wall beyond your throat. It's amazing.
Fine. I'm not that hungry. Fine.
know and understand that
Please,
your
please.
life is on a razor's edge right now. Everything that you do, anything that you do at this point
Forfeit.
could
I
kill
say
you
we
because
forfeit
we
it like-
do not need you to get to Thaddeus. You are just an easier way for us to get there. And if you become an inconvenience to us, we will eliminate that.
We eliminate
give me an
inconvenient.
intimidation roll.
Intimidation roll, I can does.
I assist him and make his voice sound scary as he's saying that to him.
Ooh, well done, sir.
I like it.
So if anybody knows how to do this, as a quick side, if you can figure out how to let me know how to do the voice changer stuff on Zoom. It's literally the exact reason. Like, I'm desperate to put a voice filter on at some point.
No, he says no. I will comply. That's breakfast hour. That's all. Fuck's sake.
You will not be eating until you are safe within your mother's confines, and we are not in your company anymore.
Please.
If you do not make it to that point, you will not be worrying about hunger.
Yeah, he, he's like, oh, yep, okay, sorry, fucked up. Yep. Keep going, please.
Okay. All right. Do I know the directions to the
Delmaro, the Van Emperor's estate?
Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As one of the Dukes of Waterdeep, not Waterdeep, Baldur's Gate, you would absolutely know where the Van Emperors are. Yeah.
Okay. I say you are going to walk with your hood down as a part of our party. If you give anybody any reason to think you are otherwise, the Hellhound and Grin will extinguish you.
He looks at everybody else, he looks down at himself, and he's like, some of this is not entirely within my control. I mean,
you need to make this within your control. And also, if your mother does not go along with what we want to have happen, your life is forfeit as well.
Oh, here. So here it is. So I am a noble, and you are my new retinue. You're my new entourage, as it were, right? Yeah. This would I've got the big ugly fellow. I mean, he's pretty well dressed, but enough that he would fit in, right? I mean, I've got the drow. Oh, that's mysterious. I've got the lady. I've got this man who smells of brimstone and fire. Again, it's sort of a hard thing, right? I think okay. If anybody asks, this is it. You are my new entourage. This is the only way this is going to happen. Okay. I mean, because I'm me, right? I'm a noble. So
if anyone asks,
or only you when I'm not you.
Just,
and
act as
and if
anybody
anybody becomes suspicious of anything otherwise, know that these two killers will tell them what you would do.
Killers, I like that. I would have killers. Yes.
Do you remember the low lantern? I can take you back there.
That the boat we sunk. That the boat is sunk, right? It burned down.
And set it on fire.
I'm sorry.
While it was sleeping.
What was that you said?
The boat we sunk.
The boat we sunk. The boat we sunk. The sunk.
That's the boat we burned.
No, this is good. All right, let's go. Let's go see Mother. Let's get this taken care of. Don't worry. You're my entourage. You are my new retinue. Okay? You are my new.
You can't even say rectune.
And him, I like him. I don't like him, but I like him. I like his look. I like the shininess. I like he's got the soft and the fluffy with the hard and the shiny. I like it.
You still owe me from the money I give you, so you can make it more money, and you took the money and you don't give my money back.
Still owe me back. I'm sure that's just an oversight.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mother will be able to compensate.
Your mother can make my money back.
We are going to be moving forward from here.
Like, these aren't the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not obvious, you definitely get the impression that he certainly feels like he is above everybody else. He is a noble, and so Riz, Lucius, Mordecai, actually, basically everybody. You have dealt with nobles before. Some of them are a little bit more gracious and a little less douche-baggy. But he is certainly of the type where he is just like, well, I'm a noble, so I'm better than you.
The douche canoery is strong with this one.
Yes,
Right.
very, very
Okay.
much so.
He's not a doucheous.
Okay.
So
We have a paladin here.
Oh no.
Yeah.
We
Oh, we
have
have
two
one more.
paladins here. I look at him. I feel like you just gave us a hand me to insight check. I look at him. I say, absolutely, we are your retinue, but please do not ever mistake who holds the power and the fact that we will kill you at a moment's notice if we think otherwise. And then I say, Jaren, please grab his left hand.
And I grasp his left hand and hold it up to his face where he can see it.
Say, Grin, please give me his left pinky finger.
Mine or yours?
Wait,
Yeah,
you're Grant, not Floyd. Hold on.
I hold his hand with the fingers clenched and the pinky out.
Okay. I will
He
take
says-
a dagger out and I will say, you understand.
Oh yeah, yes. No. You are in control. You are the boss. I totally understand. This is just the illusion. Should anyone ask, because obviously I'm a noble, and obviously you are not. So stations need to be they need to maintain that sort of illusion of control and what's going on. But no.
What you need to understand is that some is illusion, some is not. And I cut his pinky off.
Let's see.
At the base.
Yeah. You see him. He goes, and he clamps his hand over his mouth, and he holds up the hand, and he's like,
Wait,
yeah,
did we
you
just
can
cut
tell
his
he-
finger off?
Yeah.
Did we cut his finger off?
Yes.
I cut his finger off.
So I'm gonna lay a pinky, a thing, and I'm just gonna stick a nail on it and heal it.
cauterized. There you go.
Like a one hit point, lay on pause.
Yeah.
Lay-
I'm just gonna go.
Lay on
I'm
pause.
gonna be like,
Leon pads.
I don't like to eat.
Does he do this thing though when he heals, when he lays on pause?
and nails come out.
I just look at him and I say, you are not in any kind of position to push the illusion any further than need be.
He says, nope. Very much understand. Crystal clear. Thank you for making that point. I absolutely know this is just for us to get to the villa. At which point, can you please put that on ice, perhaps?
Okay,
As-
Bottle gate, there no ice here. You no more pinky. No more pinky finger.
I put
You
the
need
I put the I
that
put the pinky in
finger.
a pouch.
Honestly,
I put
are you
the
gonna
pinky in
waste
a
the
hot-
ice on a pinky
Thank
just in
you.
case we have to go further? Perhaps you should
I-
save the ice. I'm just
I
saying.
believe he has 9 other
That- that-
reasons
yeah,
that you
that-
should consider
I believe-
following along as well. But
I believe he'll
I'd
want those
say-
thumbs
I'd
on
say
ice.
12,
I think
possibly
the 1 might
13.
be enough.
19 more, possibly 20 more.
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah,
There are many
I say, sir, if I were you, I would start by ripping his fingernails out instead of removing whole fingers. I mean, that gives you at least 10 more opportunities to hurt him.
We can prolong
We're
this
terrible.
whole endeavor.
Where's
definitely.
Elsa in all this? Elsa really loves torture. I mean,
Yes, well, Elsa's not
If it were
here. What
later
else
in the
doesn't
day-
know? Elsa,
If it were
doesn't know.
later in the day, I'd go fingernails, but
Guys, why aren't you
Yeah.
asking where Karen is at this
Yeah.
point?
I'm trying to
Speaking of,
trying to be efficient.
hello. Hands on the hips, marching to the front.
Oh,
Me.
motherfucker.
Oh, I
Honestly, I don't feel like I have to wear my mask here in this place, in this alleyway. And I will. Never mind.
I wish that I had the old cleric spell harm.
3rd edition, not 3.5.
Oh, you got it, man. I gift it you.
Cool. I want to cast harm on his pinky finger, the one that's not there anymore, and I want to make it hurt really bad.
Ooh, Phantom Pain?
Phantom pain, like he's still
Nice.
he's
How
still.
about this? I'll use minor illusion to make it appear that the pinky's still there, so that we can visualize the pain even more.
He's like this repeating ghost image of the pinky getting cut off, and like one blood spurt, and then the pinky's back on there again.
That's right. And welcome to our game of Dark Sun.
Really, it's not far off.
It just took a cruel turn. I am not the cannibalistic halfling any longer. I'm not the cannibalistic halfling any
Here's
longer.
my half-orc going. Damn. Really?
Damn, that's brutal, bro. All right. Yes, he seems to. I won't even make you have an insight check. He seems to very much understand the situation as it is. Where at first he was still trying to leverage his nobility and his status into a position of power. You have made it abundantly clear where, in fact, the status and the power lies. So
Not trying to be cruel, just trying to be serious.
yes. Now you know
What's a
understood
pinky
the
between
assignment.
friends?
right. Pick his pinky first. Tell him his thumb's next.
After that, I'll tell you if he wears ladies' underwear. I'm hungry. Let's get a taco.
Oh, that's sorry. The spelling is apparently in Latin, but it still applies. So now you have a number of different gates that you can choose to go through: the Heap Gate, Baldur's Gate, Gone Gate, or the Manor Gate. Literally,
the Baldur Gate, because we in the Baldur Gate.
right? Baldur's
Go
Gate.
to the Baldur Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur Gate, roll off the tongue for the Vietnamese accent better than the other Manta Gate.
What?
Thank you so much when you're not here.
What?
'Cause there's no way I can do that with any sort of fucking.
Can't do the accent properly when you go to the Baldur Gate.
Honestly, when Mark has tried, we've understood him, and we've been like,
No.
"Can you muddy that up a bit, please?"
Yeah.
Because I don't get it.
That's the way they talk.
Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is it is the oldest yet least impressive of the city's gates. Baldur's Gate nevertheless, it remains the city's heart. As the only gate allowing ordinary people through the old wall, Baldur's Gate embodies the power imbalance
Hey,
between the rich
welcome
upper
aboard,
city
Mr.
patriarchs
Seymour Duck.
and the
You know
lower
it's-
city commoners.
You know it's bad when Alan just goes ding dong, ding dong, ding dong.
It's really bad. It's been totally bad.
Baldur's Gate is actually probably going to be the best gate in which to pass from the lower to the upper city.
Because the ordinary people go to the Baldur Gate and they ordinary they not to stand out so much. So we can get
All
to the
you have to do is say hello, please, or different versions of ping pong.
hello priest.
True.
Hello priest. Can we
South
get
Park.
all 9 of us in the car or we going to walk like a troop of freaking suckers? Suckers in town, we going to walk through like a suckers or we going to get a cop to go through with? Right in the car.
We will simply be walking our way there.
We're going to walk through what?
Baldur Gate.
Baldur's Gate, yeah, but Baldur's Gate is literally
Baldur
one
Gate.
of the
We
gates.
walk through the Baldur Gate.
Yeah,
Yes.
it goes from the low city to the high city. There are
Yes.
the other, so Gone Gate.
The only time I can do this, otherwise I fucking get shot at out here.
Oh,
Gone Gate, Manor Gate, Heat Gate.
to be fair, it's not okay with any of us in real life either.
But it totally works because I
It does.
definitely wanted. Yes. For those of you watching who have not seen before, since he's playing a Tabaxi, which is a completely non. It's a very, very different race. You know, it's a cat person. I wanted to say, well, have an accent that's going to kind of represent the exotic nature of your character. And he fucking knocked it out of the park.
let's from those of us that are nerdy Faerun people, Tabaxis are from a place that kind of mirrors South America, or also Chult, which is kind of a open bag kind of thing.
But I
I'm just
can't do
saying,
a Latin accent, so
there's
kind of an open bag,
there's
too.
either Mazteca or Chult, which are kind of the big places where Tabaxi are from. This Tabaxi
South
is-
Vietnam.
is from Kartur.
Yeah. Did we just lose somebody?
I think we. It feels like we did. Either that or we gained somebody. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, Joe jumped off and jumped on. I don't know. He missed.
No!
Shifted.
He
My
did
whole
a blink spell. He's an illusionist.
screen shifted.
He's a shifty
I'm an
motherfucker.
illusionist. I have invisibility.
He
Don't question it.
changed his position.
Sometimes he
been
just
here the whole
goes. You should be used to it by now.
How did you change the position so that Mark is in the middle now? That's awesome. At least on my screen. Mark now in the middle, and Joe in the down quarter, and Lucia still same spot, but there is Coda different than Zig in a different spot. And
Nice. Okay. Duck Duck's here. Duck Duck.
I know. We love
Thank you for being the yes. Duck Duck is the watcher at our gate, keeping all of the bots away. Which I didn't even know. Like, who would have a bot for some random group D&D game? No idea. Anyway,
Not a bot.
Not a bot.
Not a bot.
Not a bot. Not a bot. Might be a bot.
Not a bot.
You can pass through the Baldur's Gate. They do require some a token. However, you all do have badges given to you by Captain Zaj, which will allow you all free access into the upper city during daylight hours.
Sweet.
That's because we are part of the Flaming Pit.
Correct, because you have been deputized by the Flaming Fist, and so yes.
We part of the Flaming Pit. We go fit you.
The Flaming Fist, we gonna fist you.
Go Flaming Fit you. I will call a Flaming Fit.
Under their armor, they all have T-shirts that say "We'll fist you."
If you're really good, if you're very good, you get the Flaming Fit.
We will. No. No.
That's it.
Thanks for giving this up, Mr. Seymour.
Sponsorship here.
All right. Welcome aboard.
But yes, you can pass through the gate, given that you all have badges from the Flaming Fist. Normally, they would stop and basically just kind of question, search people, ask what their business is. But being that you all have Flaming Fist badges, they let you go through. And there's usually also a 5 copper piece charge per person from the lower city going into the upper city unless they have a pass. But yes, they let you pass through. Amric is surprisingly quiet.
We use dancing lights, and we all make our fists light on fire, like imaginary fire. Just walk through.
Unless any of them have
Kind of like the Lionel Club, but glowing with flames.
Unless any of them have actually seen Iron Fist on Netflix, then we don't do that because they'll be like, lame.
Iron Fist.
Lame, shitty. You're gonna suck.
Let's see. Let's get to. Let me make sure here is all. Oops.
By the way, that was an awful series, the Iron Fist series. was awful.
I did not see it.
Well, that's
I will
just
not watch
like
it.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
was
like
terrible.
your opinion, dude.
It's like
Yeah,
your opinion, man.
it was my opinion. Sure.
I heard of the 4 of Daredevil, Iron Fist, Power Man, and Jessica Jones. Iron Fist was without a doubt the worst of the 4.
I will say, but here we go. Here's my moment. Jessica Jones, loved it. One, because David Tennant was in it, who I love, and it was a really cool moment of the superpowers of the mind affecting people. Was really cool. Loved the Daredevil stuff. Was awesome. Punisher stuff, mostly okay. Iron Fist was shit. Luke Cage was good on Jessica Jones, and then his own series was good for like maybe 2 episodes, and then the rest of it was weird. But very happy.
I did like Method Man in Luke Cage. That was pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Cox has been confirmed to be appearing in
I was gonna
She-Hulk.
say
Yeah,
just that
That's
thing.
dope.
And he is possibly going to lawyer up with Peter Parker in in the next Spider-Man movie.
Which would be dope. And John Barenthal is saying that he would want to go in, but doesn't want it to be fluffy and
He doesn't
silly
want
and
it-
stupid.
No, he didn't. He said,
Wants it to be
I
dark.
would love to do it again, but only under the circumstances that it's not MCU, but better than what that shit's been so far. So we probably won't see him again.
Hey man, if Ryan Reynolds came over, there's a chance.
Ryan Reynolds.
If they're doing an R-rated Deadpool 3 under
Oh my
Disney,
God! If somebody
there's
gave,
hope.
as an
Don't lose
actor,
hope. Don't lose hope.
as an actor, if somebody said, "Yeah, we'd like to make money off of you continuously, doesn't matter what rating it is, because you drag in millions of dollars," yeah, that would be great. I would do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't wait till he appears.
And that was our 3-minute side break advertisement.
Yes, that was a commercial.
Getting the
That
next
was a
map all set
commercial
up.
for Disney Plus, right there.
Yep.
Oh dear Lord.
Hey,
I've got
Jaron,
shit
check
to
your-
say about Disney Plus, bitches.
Check your whispers.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hellhound. Hellhound, put those ears up.
Mhm.
and he's reading.
That's one heck of a message.
I don't even know if that's legal what I'm reading. But
And he looks-
we'll give it a shot.
And now he
Most
looks
certainly
happy.
is not.
Now I really wish I knew what it was.
Oh, Jack, you whisper all the time with all the dudes.
That's true, I do.
You're no stranger to the whisper.
Guilty as charged.
What is said in the
It's-
shadows stays in the shadows.
It's funny. I'm like looking at a whisper from the DM to me right now that says gain inspiration. I didn't have to do anything. I just whisper so much. I inspire.
He's like, I don't even know what I
wrote
don't
it.
even know what I
Gain-
did.
Gain inspiratino.
I'm not
That's
sure
why I
what
was
I
like-
did, but I'm.
It looks Latin, but it's supposed to be English.
It looks
Inspiratino.
Latin, but it's really Greek. So
But you got it anyway, so that's the most important.
Oh my God! Speaking of Marvel and Disney Plus, by the way, I do recommend Hawkeye. I'm just saying, it's
They're
really
only one
fun.
episode out, right?
3.
Oh yeah, no, I love
The
MASH.
3 out?
Yeah, That's such a great series.
Yeah, Smash is a good series, but that's not what I'm talking about, you bastard. Jeremy Reiner's fucking brilliant, and the person they cast as Kate Bishop is awesome. So I definitely would suggest.
I've only seen one episode.
There's
It's-
only 6. It's
there's-
short.
Oh, it's
Right.
halfway through
And
right now?
so far, it's
Yeah.
halfway through. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll get on that sometime.
Like
That's fine.
Jeremy right now, he good. I like that one. I like Matt Murdock and Daredevil. I like Murdock and Daredevil. He good that one.
You
Yep.
like Black Panther and nobody else. That's it.
Yeah.
'Cause he looks like a cat.
I like a Black Panther, but I like
He
his
is
sister
Panther.
better. I like Black Panther little sister.
Yeah. Agreed.
Make a better
That's
cat.
kind of creepy, guys.
All right.
I
so
do
you
believe
guys-
she should. I do believe she should have taken over as Black Panther.
I think she should kill the one
She
and
might
take
be.
the picture. Make me
Here
think
we
of
go.
Cody.
Here we go. Here we go.
Actually I was
I
hoping
believe-
to bring that up
All
with
right.
Jordan.
Sorry. I'm a distraction.
No, it's
The
okay.
Bardic
It's,
School of Distraction?
Inspiration right there.
Thank you very much. Good catch. Because you caught it before I did.
it's clearly working.
Dick's
All right.
scratching.
It's just natural, really.
So here we are.
Oh,
We
by the
are-
way, it does actually look like Mr. Seymour Duck does work at Pornhub and could possibly rally for us to get a sponsorship there. I'm just saying.
We've
could
been pulling for a
possibly-
sponsorship since day one.
I'm not suggesting that you should,
Hello, universe.
Mr. Seymour Duck, but I will say that there is some kismet there.
Oh well, hey.
That we've thrown some things into the universe before you arrived, and
Since
you
day one.
arrived. I'm just
Yes.
saying, not that I believe in fate and all of that, but hello,
All I heard was a Pornhub
fate has
sponsorship. What?
brought you to us.
I'm saying, it's been sort of a tongue-in-cheek, joke, jest, as it were. Like looking at different possible sponsorships and saying, well, okay, Wizards of the Coast, yeah, that's probably not going to happen.
Roll 20, no, they don't care.
Critical
Roll 20, nope,
Role,
we
no,
tried.
no, Roll 20, nope.
Nope.
But Pornhub, now they might possibly be interested. Given the nature of our castings, yeah, they might be like, hey, this is right up our alley.
This
Up
is
something.
anybody watching them is our target audience. Let's be honest.
But now,
They're
We have
after
a paladin,
go.
paladin of vengeance who worships Suni. I mean, that's
There we go. And
That
that would
could have a lot of
that
potential.
That would seal the fucking deal.
Know for a fact, Pornhub
Wait.
is all about role playing, so it's,
Yeah, there
this is
it
a perfect marriage.
There
really.
it is.
We don't do the role play.
you do arrive at the Van Thamper Villa. Van Thamper Villa is a stately stone edifice with a detached stable house. The stable house is actually right here, so it's going to be in the sort of the fog war, as it were, but that is where the stable house is, and a 12-foot high stone wall encloses the villa. Lanterns hanging along the wall's interior are lit at dusk and extinguished at dawn to illuminate the yard and villa at night. The wall features 3 wooden gates, the main entrance and a coach gate to the south, and a postern gate to the north. The villa's wooden doors and lead-framed windows are marked along the manor house, which you can see some of them here. But as you explore more of the grounds, you'll be able to see more. And yeah, so that's it. You've got a 12-foot high stone wall. You've got a gate directly in front of you here to the north. There is the postern gate. Oh, you have another big gate down here. Sorry, down to the south. There's another gate that you can't see. And then there's this other gate here as well. But you arrive at the front, and with that, I will need to take a very, very short bathroom break. So please, all of our viewers, enjoy this message from our sponsor, Pornhub and or Whataburger. It could be either. Who knows? I mean, yeah.
Just when somebody from Texas says it, know
Yes,
that it is what a burger, not a water burger.
Whataburger. That's
I'm just
right.
saying, just know that it's not as disgusting as it sounds.
That's right.
It's not it's not two, like a bun and some cheese and some water on it. Which is
So
what I
please-
thought. Which is what I thought the first time I heard y'all want a water burger.
Make
It's a
sure to pay
Whataburger.
attention to our first advertisement
Can I
Whataburger.
from
Can I tell you
Pornhub,
what? Can I tell you what's
followed by our
funny?
second sponsor, Joanne Fabrics.
When Thunder said Waterburger, I actually understood it more than a Texan. I'm just saying.
Whataburger.
I'm just saying. I have to pee.
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Mm-hmm. That's it. All right. So
Okay,
please watch this. and-
We will let us know if it's Pornhub or Whataburger. We'll be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right.
Right back.
Let's see here. Ooh. That is a cute.
Yay! I'm back. All right.
Hello, one back.
And are we still playing a Schmoopy Doo?
Nope, Schmoopy Doop's over.
Hey, well, all right. All right.
We
so yes,
we have not taken a poll to find out if they showed more Pornhub or Whataburger.
Ooh. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
boy, I would love to see the spread on that one. Like, yeah. What's
I
the
think
overall?
I think it should be what a porn burger.
Phrasing.
Honestly, I think that would be the best.
It's all in the punctuation.
What a porn burger! I think that's it's basically what I say. Like half my day really is. Oh, what a porn burger!
What a porn burger.
I
What a
do.
porn.
I say that shit all the time.
You now arrive at the front gates, the northern gate of the. This is the postern gate to the north. I'm not sure exactly what a postern gate is, but someone with Google can look that up and give me the definition.
Say,
I'm guessing it has
Where
to
you do
with-
this, or you do Vogue.
say what now? I missed the.
Pose.
I was too busy
Pose,
reading all the whispers and stuff
It's a poser
that
gate.
apparently I'm known for.
All right. And so yes,
Well-
you are at the gate.
Wait, but
Um,
slightly before we get to the gate, then I'm like whispering with Riss.
Yes,
I was
okay,
like, so like
sure.
Riss, like, do you have a plan? Like you're like, okay, you arrive at the front gate. I'm like, hey Riss, what's your plan? He's like, well, I thought I'd let you take the lead this time since I handled Amric, and I was like, oh shit, okay.
There's three things I'm gonna do. One, kick ass. 2 TBD. Third
do note, Riss. I mean, it will take a very small success on your perception to know that we're all just following you, going, well, he's obviously got some shit in mind.
That's
Now that my plan comes together.
that's really cute.
That terrifies me, and I think we're in trouble.
No, that's
great.
no. My plan, like what I have laid out, is that if Amric fucking steps left when he should step right, he's gonna get killed twice by a grin and hellhound.
Nice.
Like that's my plan.
Sure, but like, okay. Oh,
Grin's been flirting with Rhea the whole way. He's not paying,
all right.
Paying any attention.
Now, Rhea, what exactly is your? Why are you with us again? You need to question Lady Van Thampa about something. Is that correct? Not that we don't want your sword at our
Rhea.
side.
But
But I
Rhea.
want.
No, that she says I was first going over to the Low Lantern because I'd heard that Emmerich and his foul dealings had some business over there. So, but I really wanted to find out whether or not Davius Krieg, who's the High Overseer of Elturel. Now, this is the city of my birth, the city that I have sworn my blood and my life to protect, that I just recently saw reduced to a smoking crater in the countryside. Now, he is supposed to be the High Overseer and Protector, but I was looking around and talking to other refugees, and they said that they saw the High Overseer, Davius Krieg, going into Baldur's Gate with a contingent of guards that all bear the livery of the Van Thamper family. So I just want to find out whether or not High Overseer Krieg is indeed with the Van Thamper family, and if he is, why the fuck he's here, and why is he not doing anything to help the people of his city who are starving and dying outside the gates of this here rat-infested city? Okay. So, yeah, I have a few questions to ask.
Right, very well.
You believe that Thaddeus Krieg is in Baldur's Gate at this time?
The rumors that I've heard from other refugees lead me to that conclusion. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and it seems like these are not just the sort of rantings and ravings. I've heard from more than one different unconnected sources that they have seen
potentially under the protection of the Van Thampors.
Aye, this is what I've heard, and so I'm just going on investigating.
I look at Amric with inquiring eyes.
Oh, yes, inquiring minds definitely want to know.
He says, I have been at the Low Lantern. I have not been back to my mother's villa in at least half a fortnight. So it is possible that
Amric, as we have audience with your mother, you have this knowledge, and it would be in your best interest to question your mother to find this out. Else, you and your mother will find a fast demise.
Well, I can certainly ask Mother if she has had any sight or correspondence with the High Overseer Krieg. Again, I am your servant in this. I will do my best to get to the bottom of this. Although, again, this is all news to me. I am just at the whims of rumor and fancy, as most of the people here are. I've heard many, many different things about the fate of Elturel. So,
Rick, let's move us forward. And if If the conclusion is to not our liking, know that you, your mother, and your entire family will be dispatched. If it does come to our liking, you will get your pinky back.
Well,
But
that's fucking harsh. But okay. No, I can only do what I can do, and I
Show
again,
us what you can do.
I will act in the best endeavors to come to the conclusions that you seek. So yes, let us go forward. Would you allow me to enter the gate of my mother's villa, or would you like to announce your presence? Again, I leave this up to you. You are in charge.
You take the lead.
So he will walk up to the gate.
With the hellhound and the grin right next to him.
Yep.
As attentive bodyguards.
And you see him, he bangs on the gate. He's like, all right, fuckheads, it's Amric. Open the fucking door. I need to see mother. And you see the door kind of crack open, and a guard peeks out, and he's like, and Amric's like, really? Does it take you that fucking long to open the fucking door? And the guy's like, and the door opens all the way up, and he goes in, being on each side with Jaren, sorry, and Peregrine. And now you are in the compound proper. As soon as you enter the door, you see that there are 4 guards. They are arrayed in the livery of just the house of the Van Thamper house. Not, it's they are not Flaming Fist. They are not whatchamacallit, from the other guards that patrol the upper city. They are obviously, this is just the household guard for the family. And he then strides past, and these guys look. I would say for most of you, probably with the exception of maybe Elsa and Darius, who are not accustomed to dealing with the sort of rank and file mercenary and soldiery, but they look like they easily probably could be on the roster of the Flaming Fists, sort of toughened veterans. But Amric just strides right past the entire time. He's like kind of chastising them as he goes. Like, fuck's sake, could you be any fucking slower? The fuck do we pay you for?
You're quite the Bulgarian, aren't you?
You're the Bulgarian, you fuck. Here, I'm getting everybody.
The front door.
Okay, yes. Everybody's getting up to the front door here. Please feel free to move your tokens. Sorry, give me 1 second here. This is the. Oh. Oops. Something just. My whole fucking Chrome was just like rebooted. Okay, no, it's. I think. Oh.
I assume Elsa is like undercover, like disguised.
Cowls up.
Yeah. She is basically, as you say that, you kind of look around. It's a little hard to see her. You see her. She is almost like, it looks as though she is trying to hide in the shadow of Darius. She is like pressed right up against him and just kind of head down. She's got her cloak pulled low, and of course Darius is 6.5 feet tall, and this sort of gargantuan figure. So it's easy to not see her as she is sort of enveloped by his immensity. There we go.
Well put. Immensity. I like it.
That sounds like a spell.
Yes.
I cast immensity.
Welcome to my immensity.
And you see Amric bangs on the front door, and then sorry, front door is right here. Yeah. So hopefully that did not reveal that. That's done that. Shit! Did that just fuck everything up?
No.
No.
Everything looks fine.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. They've added Roll20's added a few new things with the explorable darkness, and that I am not used to. So I'm like, what the fuck is this?
You just see a little bar of light about 60 feet down from where we're going.
Now I see that same bar of light. Whereas
Is
there
it?
was no bar of light before.
Now there's no bar of light. That was the end of that hallway.
Okay, I think this might do it.
Do it.
This is just a little odd here. Sorry. Hopefully this is not revealing shit that should not be revealed, but
Not seeing much.
Not
That
looking
which
anyway.
should not be revealed.
I'm not even paying
money
attention.
tonight.
I don't give a shit.
I'm trying to figure out how to pack for 20 degrees because I don't live in 20 degrees.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
There's
it's been 4 degrees here with a lot of wind.
honestly, don't worry
Dude, it
about
was
it.
78 here. Okay?
Just try not to be outside.
Mm.
That's what we do.
At least have a sweatshirt.
I have a jacket and a sweater and some pants with buttons.
I know you've got something because I've seen you like up in mountains and stuff. So I know you've got some gear for this.
Yeah, but
All
You
right,
can do this.
So as
And
Amric
Gary.
bangs on the door, he waits for a short amount of time, and then you see this gentleman come to the door, and he very slowly opens the door, and he sees Amric, and he sees all of you, and you see him. He clasps his hands and bows, and he says, "Oh, Master Emmerich, it is very good to see you at the family household again. Your mother has been asking about you. She is very, very worried about you and your dealings. Should I let her know that you are here with your friends?"
I may. Oh.
I think this cold blood for something he trick us.
He basically he's dressed as a butler. He appears to be probably in his late 60s to mid 70s. Very, very slow moving, very deliberate, very venerable. But yes, yeah, he says that, and Amric is like, he says, yes, fucking go tell mother that I have guests and that we shall meet them in the dining room. So, yes, go, fuck, Fen, go, fucking fuck.
Can I get an insight check to see if I feel like he's like there's anything that's amiss going on with that whole
Absolutely.
interaction.
Yeah. Roll insight.
Ooh,
That's
everything
a
is total.
beautiful roll.
Everything is exactly on the
It-
up and up.
Honestly, it couldn't be fucking better.
I would be doing the same, but I would also be looking at Fen first to see if he's suspicious of anything.
And while I didn't notice anything with that, I still feel like there's something maybe that's going on here. So I'll be keeping my eyes open for anything like. I wonder if they always meet in the certain room that he said that we were going to be meeting in, or if that room's only in case it's hostile negotiations, for example.
I don't trust Fen because he has Ogier eyebrows.
Well, it's honestly the eyebrows that give the shit away, really.
He doesn't have
For
a
those
Hanzo
of you who have
blade
read
on that.
Wheel of Time, eyebrows that hang down to your jawline.
Fingers like sausages.
Fingers like sausages. They did get that part right in the series.
But they didn't get the eyes like tea saucers or whatever.
Like tea saucers, yep. They didn't have the tea saucer eyes.
Which I was kind of disappointed, but I like
They didn't have the eyebrows. I
Ogier.
mean, they did a good job on it.
I like the Ogier.
Yeah, he'll be a good character.
You humans.
At which point,
an Aielman who insists he's not an Aielman from the Two Rivers.
you
Quite
get
strange.
hello.
That was probably my favorite line by him.
Yeah, that was good.
Sorry. This
That character's pretty dope.
I have a
Yeah,
new
he'll be good.
new light beam that I can see. You've created new light beam. I have light beam A and light beam B.
and so Amric is going to go into.
Stay
this
with him
other
now.
room.
Stay with him.
Stay on target.
I'm gonna be like, since nobody else is going in there, I'm gonna jump right behind this dude.
Mark, can I do an insight?
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I do an insight on the Fen Gray?
You want to do an insight? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm always trying to read his body language to see if he's suspicious of anything.
I grant him an inspiration that I received from my knowing
Nice.
of a movie quote earlier.
Lucius. Okay.
So you get a free insight there, Kubois.
Oh.
Just take the 18 and let's see if
Okay,
there's
Shane.
anything going on here.
Always trying to read the face.
Do you have inspiration, Lucius?
Yeah, I was granted inspiration from knowing a movie quote earlier, so I am gifting it to him.
People are like, shit, I've just got to get rid of this so I can get more inspiration.
Well, in
Oh,
all
it's coming.
in all honesty, I already carried an inspiration, and so I just kind of let that one hang for an opportunity to give away to somebody else, hoping it didn't disappear into the ether.
So Amric walks into the main hall, and then from there goes. Let's see now. So I believe you all.
I have lost him now. Damn it! Where did he go? Did he go left or right?
In the
Oh yeah, he
gallery.
went right. He went right.
Where's his ass hat at?
He went right. As you're walking in, he's on the right,
Okay, all right, I got him. Okay.
He's by
which
the pool
is
table.
which is left as our reference point. Is
Oh.
So in the gallery,
Fog of war.
which is this area that you just passed through, black curtains are drawn over the windows to the south, keeping this hall dark and cool. You see Fen Gray, the venerable butler, and the gallery contains an eclectic collection of tapestries, paintings, and alabaster busts on pedestals meant to obviously impress the guests. The Duke Thelmara Van Thampor is doing her best to show off her wealth and station to any who enter her household. Riz, Lucius, give me a let's see now. I think it's like a history. Or yeah, there you go. Or any bard can also give me a history check.
I'll take history.
Oh, this should be funny.
Ooh, nice.
Grin doesn't even know what happened 5 minutes ago.
God.
Grin, you love it. You're looking at this place. You're like, man, when I make it big, I am going to deck out my foyer exactly like this.
Grin looks at these guys and says, "I bet they got tacos in the kitchen." I'm pretty sure.
Mutton chop I smell?
Sweet pad.
Riz and Lucius, you guys are looking around at this collection in the foyer of this art, and you can tell. I mean, you guys are used to being in the Elton household, and you can tell all of these pieces are haphazardly assembled collections of knockoffs acquired from dubious sources, and it is a testament to bad taste. You guys are looking like, Jesus, somebody's trying way too hard.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Grin,
And
you
we'll
love
be looking for the generic tacos.
Right,
Basically, it's someone who makes me feel like home.
Yeah, Grin's like,
Honestly.
this is a high-class place you got here.
Lucius and I are looking like food shelf.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
that.
you guys are like, I wouldn't put this shit in the stables. Like,
Got all appreciation for the food shelf and these guys.
I would have that moment of, well, this makes sense, but I have some potential, obviously. But this will do for now.
Grin says, you know, this rug really pulls the whole room together, dude.
I'm about to go piss in the corner.
The cat's about to spray.
Yeah, Amric basically he's going to grab he goes and he sits down at this spot over here, and he kicks his feet up on the table, and as you come in, he's like, yeah, come on in, yeah, grab a chair. I'm sure Mother will be here very shortly. She's going to ransom me. Hopefully you still have that finger, but no, they'll all be taken care of.
I think it's even money that his mom kills him off the jump.
I would not take that bet.
And at this point, let's see now, and Elsa is going to come into the room as well. Thunder is going to try to stand right next to Elsa. Is Thunder still here? Matt's still here? Sorry, I'm not. I'm.
Hey,
Yeah,
Thunder,
only for a minute because I gotta finish packing.
Gotcha.
do you have inspiration?
Thunder?
Yeah.
I'd have to pull it up. Let me look. I haven't even opened Roll20 up tonight.
He's like, I figured role play.
I figured tonight was a role. It seemed like role play night, not fight night.
Right.
So
And
Mark,
everybody
I attacked Thunder.
It seemed like a non-fight night, more like a role play night.
yeah, Mark, I follow Elsa, by the way.
Gotcha. Yes.
It's the most paladinish bard I have ever seen.
And to be fair,
I do not have any inspiration. I think I used it last game.
All right. I have a free one, so you get one.
Oh, nice. I'll add it to my. Oh wait, I think I just closed my old sheet out. Yeah. Just open it up, turn it on, turn it right back off. There's an inspiration. Are we fighting? Are we gonna fight something? What's going on?
Angela's there.
We're gonna fight something. It just depends on what comes through the door first.
I have a feeling it's not gonna be mom. Let's just be clear.
I don't know. There might be a mouse in this room.
So this is the dining room. An iron wrought chandelier hangs above a black oak dining table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs carved to look like devils. A fireplace dominates one room, flanked by red curtain windows. A handsome glass-doored wine cabinet stands against one wall. So this is the there's the fireplace. Here is the wine cabinet. You have the mounted moose head. And over here is the you got curtains on the windows over here, and another wine cabinet.
Wow.
Excuse me. I was gonna mute myself, but I didn't even have time.
It was impressive, though.
At least it wasn't on the toilet this time.
Are people sitting down? I kind of see we got, looks like Jaren, Riz are kind of hovering around Amric. You see there is a girl here. What does she look like? She is
just standing at the corner of the table.
Yeah.
On the
Probably
left of Amric.
late teens, early 20s. She's dressed as a maid. When you walked in, she seemed to be dusting off some of the wine cabinets. But as soon as everybody comes in, she kind of looks like, oh shit, like this is not my place to be. And she disappears through this door.
I'll look at Amric to see if he has any reaction to that. Like who that was.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna reload the page. I'm like, shit. I just hit the thing to view the map as one of the player characters, which is one of the things you can do. And I was like, oh, looks like everything is revealed. Okay, no, okay. Good deal. I was like, holy shit, did I somehow reveal everything to everyone? Like, okay, well, there's the entire fucking villa.
Oh, you did not.
No, I did not. Yes.
Grin is roaming around the room, admiring everything.
Yes. The fireplace is massive. It's something where you're like, man, like you could stand like 4 men abreast in its alcove and still have room for wood. No pun intended. But it is a very impressive edifice, to be sure. The entire room seems to be very much one of statesmanship and station, a very formal dining room to sort of impress upon people the gravity of the nobility. Time is kind of going by. Elsa goes and she's going to grab this seat at the table here. Thunder stands at her side. Looks like certain players are wandering about the room. I see that. You look out the window. It is a lead-lined window. The window is not locked, and it looks like it's a probably rather expensive glass-lined window.
I'm gonna throw the curtains and go ahead and open that window. I need a little fresh air in here.
Sure.
This is a little.
And everybody give me an insight check.
Oh, did you go? Did I close it again? I already closed it. Oh no, I didn't. I'm open.
God, I'm rolling so awesome tonight.
Very insightful.
Jesus.
Can I roll a sleight of hand instead? Hold on, I don't see where my insight is.
So for everybody but Grin and Mordecai,
Where's the insight? Where's insight?
What's
who
the
are
insight?
far too busy whipping at each other.
Yep. There we go. With Thunder's
That makes
rolls
sense. That fits.
You all realize it's been probably a good 15 to 20 minutes now since you've been waiting kind of patiently. And again, Amric still has his feet kicked up, at the end of the table, just kind of seems happy as a clam, devil may care attitude. But it does seem like an inordinately long amount of time for even as venerable and decrepit as the butler was.
Basically, what he did was he warned his mom that we're here so she could get away. Fucking retards.
You gotta say this Thunder then.
Yeah, he said he don't want the mama to leave to run cause we I think I do kill him now for lie to me cause the venerable Leroy Jenkins, the Saint Leroy Jenkins, he do not do that. He just go right in. My patron.
I look at Amric and I say, he's
Leroy
correct, isn't he?
Jenkins. That's the only thing he can say without an accent.
I look at Amric and I put my hand on my hilt in preparation, and I look at Amric in the eye and I say, he's correct, isn't he?
I think we should kill him. Leroy Jenkins will kill him. Leroy Jenkins. I think Mark froze, or he's just playing.
He's
awesome.
typing.
No, he's typing. He's typing whispers.
And then I say,
okay.
which would mean your life is now forfeit.
Dungeon Master and Mordecai are typing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I figured there would be some whispers going on right about this moment.
Ready to kill everybody.
Ducked up, find. What is this?
Yes.
What am I reading?
So as Riz and Jaren start approaching Amric, you see Elsa, who has been waiting patiently. She puts both of her hands crossed on the table, and she looks over at Amric, and she says, "Sir, is it customary to keep your guests waiting such an interminable amount of time? Or is it that you seek to insult us?" Let's see. So she's going to get her persuasion check. Gerp. Okay, that's not bad. And he gets to roll his, and that's going to be private. Does he beat it? You see him kind of visibly. I'm sure. Mother is She's older. She is. She's probably. It's still early in the morning. I bet we probably caught her while she's in the midst of changing. And this is
In the midst of
I
what?
do not mean to offend. Please, just a few moments more is all that is required for this sort of thing. Really, it is again. The hour is early yet, so please forgive any dalliance upon her part. Um, Insight checks for all who are listening, with advantage, by the way.
Very
Oh, okay.
much listening.
Ooh, Riz, do you want to use your inspiration on that?
Uh, I'm
Oh
feeling,
my God.
I'm feeling inspired.
I'm like, but well, I'm just saying, 11 and 11. That was.
Mhm.
Okay, Thunder's gonna roll something else.
It's a great year.
He's going to circle around as a great big cat does, and I'm going to put a claw into his nostril. I'm going to roll persuasion. You tell me the truth now, or I pierce your brain. Pierce your brain.
Okay, so let's see. Who
Or
rolled
intimidation.
less than 11 on their insight?
I did not roll an 11.
All right.
I did.
Not me.
Thunder, Lucius, Mordecai.
I give one
you
of my
all-
11s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there you go. You actually, you. There you go. You
Give
beat
an
it.
11 away.
with advantage. Tie goes to the runner. And so, yeah, Thunder, Lucius, and Mordecai. You're like, okay, yeah, it is kind of actually somewhat early in the morning, especially for the nobility, for them to kind of get ready for the day. It usually is kind of an undertaking, especially to have an audience at this hour. Yeah, Riz, Grin, Jaren, you guys are like, no, like you're seeing the agitation and the faltering in the sort of voice of Amric, and you're reading this as bullshit. Something is he's covering for something. Something is not fucking right.
Is there anybody else in the room aside from our party?
No, not right now.
Okay, I look at Jaren and I say, put his left hand down, and I say, Peregrine, hold his left hand for me.
I'm gonna log off. I'll see you guys.
Yeah, Matt.
Night, Maddie.
Later, Matt.
Have a very good night tonight. Have a very good week. All you have good week to this week. Talk to you next week. You have a good week. Darren, you should look to more sleep. You look like shit. No, need more sleep. Okay, it looks like he's gonna pass out. So that's all I'm saying. All right, guys. Have a good one.
Night,
Thanks,
Matt.
Mark.
Safe travels.
Yes, be good. Can't be good. Be dangerous.
Yeah, I'll hold his hand down, and I pull out my pistol, and just kind of have it side, hip shot aimed at his face, and say, "You'd better start talking, con man."
You see him and he starts he's like hey, mother said that she's going to be here. Fuck's sake, please, we are here in mother's villa. She is going to be here. Please forgive an old woman.
If she is not
morning
here
routines."
and I pull out my dagger
30
and
seconds.
I look at him I'm like, the sad thing is this dagger is very dull.
Oh, sorry, Rhea is in the room with you as well. Sorry, I did not put her in there.
I look at Rhea like, how is she reading all this?
You see her, she's just shaking her head like that fucking scoundrel. And at
We've
that
got to have
moment,
dead men in this place. All right. It's that time of the stream. I'm gonna stand up, get my pre-fight on.
Uh-huh. Get the pre-fight. I got my pre-fight stretch.
bam, bam, bam.
I'm just gonna stab him in the throat.
And
I look at Jaren, be like, I was with you the whole time. Stab Amric in the throat.
It's coming.
all right.
Fuck, I'm a
Both-
drow. That comes natural to me.
These two doors suddenly burst open, and you see the guards from the Van Thamper family come in. The guards in front have long swords and shields drawn, while those behind them have heavy crossbows. So at this point,
I do stab Amric in the throat.
I slice Americ's face off, his head off.
hold on. We gotta get.
I would like to use all the
Fuck you,
inspiration.
Emmerich!
That was a prepared action.
Yeah. Grin says, "Well, as long as I'm about to go out, you don't mind if I speak the kings."
I like it.
All right, so now
I did tell him that I do not lie, and I told him
Yep.
this would happen. So he is.
You're a man of your
down.
word, sir. You're a man of your word.
Everyone, select your token on the Roll20 map, and then go to your character sheet and roll initiative, and that should auto-populate.
I don't see I don't see the box open on my screen.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, there we go.
And a 4? God. I'm not a good initiative roller, that's for sure.
Oof. Yeah, I'm thinking good old Amric might not live to see another day here. He was hoping that he was going to roll a little bit heftier on his initiative.
But alas.
Well, we didn't have to fight our way into the mansion, so that part of the plan worked.
Yep.
Now, well, I mean, let's be real. We've all played Doom before. I mean, it's coming.
Looks like a Doom map.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Do we have thunder? Where is thunder?
This be the second Van Damme.
Thunder is in the air right now.
Today.
Right.
Like this.
He is flying through the air.
Perhaps if there's a chandelier, he's hanging on that.
I would definitely go with that. That totally tracks. All right, Elsa. Let's see. Hold on. Thunder. There's Thunder. And character sheets, initiative. Ciao. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked. And for Elsa, initiative. Oops, that's her spells. Oh, fuck. I forgot to select her. What'd she get? She got a 12.
12.
Oh, shit. Thunder in the morning. It has a 14, so let's see. 12. Thunder gets a 14. Do we have any ties? I don't think so.
No ties, yeah.
15.
All right. So at this point, you see the Van Thamper family guards sort of clumsily bust through the door, and as they're doing so, you have Amric well in tow. Jaren has his hand on the table, and Riz, you are right next to him. So right now, Riz, it is your turn. What would you like to do? Yeah, you would get sneak attack if you are a class that has sneak attack because you are acting before anybody else.
That is.
Not that you would have sneak attack because that
I shake my head at him and I said, I told you this would happen. And I drop my dagger and pull out my rapier and run him through.
Ooh, yep. Bye-bye, Amric.
Oh, Amric, we hardly knew ye.
And 11s.
11.
Let's see.
He is being held by 2 people. I don't know how that plays into.
Yeah, I'm
coup de grace.
It would be advantage, but advantage is not going to actually help in this situation. He is a pretty nimbly bimbly little motherfucker. So as you go to skewer him through, you see him manage to deftly twist away from the side, at least for the time being. That is your action. You still have a move and a bonus.
I'll stay put.
Got you. Lucius.
Bonus action, I will go stealth.
There you go.
And just sink down behind the chair.
That's right.
It's the cloaking device.
So, am I
That's right.
correct in that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?
I think there's 8 actually.
Where's
yeah, you got the 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry.
5 just on the right door. It looks
4,
like
5, 6. Yeah, you got 3 on the right door here, right here. You see 2 crossbowmen standing outside, so that makes 5.
I don't see somebody here.
You've got these 3 here, which makes 8. And so Lucius, where the fuck are you? You're by the there you are. You're by the
to the north.
Aha, yes. So yeah, for you that for you that's. Oh, and then you also see the maid in the back room over here.
She is in the wrong spot at the
She's
wrong
like, maid
time.
is the target. Get her.
All right. Just.
Oh, she's through that door. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out who disappeared.
Alan.
Yeah, about to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good call. Alan crashed out.
Yeah, he did. He sent me a message. He said something about I'm out for the rest of the night. Saying, and if Elsa makes a move, I back her up. Let me roll initiative for him, just so that we, if he goes ahead of you, Lucius, I'll just move him behind.
Well, he doesn't anyhow.
There we go. Does not. It's...
And I'm thinking right about here.
Ooh, this is a shatter.
And then you see him he pulls out a lute and he goes, wow. Just a really discordant sound that he plays with some freakish chord that you've never seen. It's just this really terrible sounding thing that he plays, and it floats through the room, and when it hits the wall over here, it just explodes.
Nice. And that is a wisdom constitution save.
Initiative 5th.
And you're putting it right where? It's a 10-foot radius sphere.
Think about right here, right? Wouldn't that do it?
Yeah.
Get everybody?
Right about here.
Just about everybody?
Where you can see?
Yeah, everybody that I can see.
Let's do a... 10-foot radius from.
That's gonna hit some. That looks like a friendly, maybe. Whoopsie, sorry. If it is, I wasn't trying to get you.
Maybe Coda.
It's also a bad guy and a good guy and a good guy. Sorry. I thought maybe I could move it further back. So, I don't know. It's got to be line of sight. I can't see through the wall. But can I see through the open door?
I was about to say, yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
then,
yeah.
then I can maybe put it right, a little further back so that
Maybe hit
Yeah,
most
I think
and not
you
all.
will hit.
I'm still
might hit.
hitting
You might hit
Darius.
Darius.
Ah,
You might hit Darius, but
that's okay.
yeah.
I'll patch him up if it's only one person.
Right. Sorry, Darius.
Mea
You'll
culpa. Mea
appreciate
culpa.
Something bit me.
So let's see. I will roll for them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Darius. So here, let's do the first 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's a DC of what? 13.
Where is it?
Yeah,
listed?
14.
14 spell save DC. Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them made it. The first 4, the first 3 missed. The last 4 made it. So the last 4 take half damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me see if it
So
rolls
you can
damage
roll
when
your
I click.
damage.
Let me see if it does it when I click it like this. Did it roll? Did it roll? Did it roll? Did it roll? It sounded like it rolled, but then I don't see anything rolled. Right? Nope, still nothing. So I guess it won't do that for me.
Ooh, Darius totally made that save. Fucking
Sweet.
critted that save.
Sweet. Let me get some dice.
Oh, if you go to the cog, I believe on your character sheet where it says automatically roll damage, I believe that will do it.
Where's this
otherwise,
cog
you could
that
just
you
do /roll 3d8, and that would
But
suffice.
which you said there's a cog somewhere on my sheet. There's many
Yes.
cogs.
Hold on.
This is the main cog?
Motherfucker.
Is it at the core next to spells?
It is. Where the fuck is it? Let's see. Let me bring up your character
Yeah, I think you got to go to the core tab, and then there's the cog
character
to the
sheet. Oh yes. So if you go all the way over to the very cog, so I'm kind of taking over your sheet.
Oh, I
here.
see it. Okay, cool.
Auto roll damage and crit. Oh well, it's already on there. So my guess is it probably has to do with the spell itself. Under the spell Shatter, Evocation, Constant Known, Type, higher levels. Once a day output, duration, target, action. Where is instant? Oh wait, that is crazy that does not have
Well,
a guessing ability.
I rolled decent damage.
There we go. For type, I just put 3d8, so I have no idea if that would work. But let me just see real quick if I hit that.
Damn.
So if at what level? What level would you be casting it at? First level?
2.
Level 2? Level 2. Let's just see what happens. So I just changed it under type. But that did not roll any damage as well. Oh shit! Yeah, we'll take your damage.
Yeah, we will
$20.
definitely take 20 damage to all of them.
Right. So that's gonna hit this guy for 20. This guy gets hit for 20. This guy gets hit for 20.
All right.
This guy gets hit for 10.
I put the loot back on behind my back and I say, whoopsie daisy. Played
Oops,
a bit
I'm
of
sorry. I thought it was someone else.
played a bit of a sour note. We'll stick to the flute, not the loot.
And then Darius also is going to take 10. So he's okay with that. All right, yeah. Fuck, you wiped out. Well, from what you can see,
Damn.
3 of these guards just basically crumple down into the ground. They are bleeding profusely out of their eyes, ears, and nose.
And then I will yell. Let's see, where did it go? No nation was ever so drunk as when the wine was cheap. And then I will add on, forget the cheap wine, go with beef and gin anyhow.
Thunder is going to,
Try to yell for Thunder to help out at the lower door.
Thunder is
Tequila
actually
runs out. We drink the
he hears
champagne.
you, but he is going to go and
Oh, that's fine.
protect his
Oh, that
lady.
works. That works. That's not gonna mess me up.
Yeah. He is like, wait a minute. The lady is here, so I shall kill what's in front of me. And where is Rapier? There we go.
Oh, and then, I'm sorry, I forgot to do this because I'm not used to playing a bard. But as a bonus action, I'm going to say, apologies, Darius. This should help in easing your pain, and I will give him a bardic inspiration.
Oh, nice.
So Darius has one from because I hit him with a pretty damn big shatter spell, if I do say so myself.
Right. Yeah, that was pretty fucking brutal. Yeah, you see Thunder, he basically hops, like literally leapfrogs right over Elsa, drawing his rapier as he does, and then he just pins the Van Thamper family guard who walked through the door, just blasts him square through the chest, all the way through, pinning him up against the wall. Mordecai.
All right, so this whole block of 4 all has bad guys in it right down here. One of them dead though, right?
Yes, yeah. So right now you've got 2 guys. You got one right here and one right here.
Who's
Okay,
this?
but that's
That's Grin. That's Grin.
Oh, that's Grin.
Oh, and who's beside him?
That's Van Thamper. This is Van Thamper. This is
There is a
Grin.
bad guy. There's a bad guy right here. There's a bad guy right here, wounded.
Okay.
And then there's a maid out the
Yeah, it's
10
Grin,
feet.
Riss, and America.
All right, Mordecai.
I say kill the maid, by the way.
Hit him with your most. Hit him.
When
Hit
in
him
doubt,
with
kill the man.
Stomach shot her, so it's gonna take about 20 hours for her to
We need no witnesses though. I mean, at this point in time, this is a dark elf raid on a house.
Mordecai knows how
there's
to
no
take care of
witness.
this.
There's no witness.
Mordecai looks over to Grin, slides the sleeve of his robe up, licks his finger and rubs it across the dragon scales running down his arm.
something bigger than a rabbit this time.
It's got big gnarly teeth.
Beaver.
And I'm going to try to hit Van Thamper and his 2 little thugs in a cone shot there.
Ooh, nice. Oh, yeah. You were right in the fucking right spot for it.
Boom shakalaka, I believe is the
The
correct
damage isn't too great, but
verbal component to that spell.
I can yeah, here you go.
Although I do think you either you can choose to just hit Amric and this guy right here, or all 3 of him, but then you're also
all 3 of them plus Grin.
Plus Grin. There you go.
Sorry, Grin.
Son of a bitch.
That's role playing.
Dex save for Van Thamper. He makes it, so he's going to take half damage. And then for the 2 guards,
Can I give him disadvantage?
Even with this, even with disadvantage, he made it.
No.
Jesus.
I don't then.
Everybody's rolling good. Okay, everybody gets slightly singed.
Yeah.
All right, what do I need? What do I need to roll?
Dex save, DC 13.
Great, the one person we want to actually roll well.
He's gonna fail it. 100%. He's gonna fail it. 100%. He's going to fail it.
A dex save? You said?
Yes.
Dex
Yes.
save, yes.
DC Dex 13.
And welcome to
No, hold on. I'll give him advantage. I said, Grid, look out!
At the last possible second, he says, Grid,
I'll give him inspiration.
Look
I'll give him
out.
inspiration.
All
Hey,
right.
look out, I'm doing this
I'll
shit.
take 3 away instead of 6 or more.
And the flame spell, that's for 1 minute. So if I gotta call it here after this, but if you guys need me to blow fire, I've got it for another minute there. So
as Mordecai opens up his mouth and grin goes, "Wow, what big teeth you have!" All right, so we have Elsa.
I'll clear that off.
She is going to do something spell-like.
And I gotta call that, boys. So
Do
you guys
something
it's been fun.
Joey
Joey
Joe.
Joe.
Yes, yeah, we won't
Good way.
skip you. We'll go to the end of this term, and then we'll
Good way to go out.
be right. She is
Later,
going
boys.
to Ray of Frost, the guy right next to her, because fuck that guy, and she does not like that guy.
Because fuck that guy.
Because fuck that guy. So here she goes. She is going to. 23 is definitely gonna hit. Holy shit. And
Elsa?
Yeah. And because of the shatter spell, even the 3 points of damage is going to be enough. Yeah, you see this guy and he's like reeling, grabbing his head. You've got just streams of blood running from his eyes, his nose, and his ears, and all of a sudden she reaches out towards him. You see just like a lance of ice blast him into the wall, and you see him just smash up against the wall. And as he falls, you see him just start like falling into like crystal blocks.
Cool.
Dude.
Who was that again?
This is this guy right here that was next to Elsa.
Okay.
Now we have Darius, and Darius is going to
That's
probably
like episode 1 of Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Oh my God, he was frozen. That's okay. I'll be totally fine.
Turns around and walks away, falls over.
He is going to Vicious Mockery, the guard that walked in with the crossbow.
Something about your mother smelling of elderberries.
Right. Wisdom DC 12 save. So here he goes. Does he make it?
No.
No, he does not. So he takes 4 damage.
Bad time to walk through a door with a crossbow.
Which I think was probably his exact vicious mockery. Bad time to walk through the door with a crossbow. And he watches all of his friends just explode. Grin, tis your turn.
So as soon as all the commotion starts, the doors break open. I've got the pistol on Van Thamper, and I just give him the and I fire right into it, right into the side of his face.
And you will get advantage as he. Well,
he's flanked.
he is flanked. Yes, he is.
Super flanked.
Super flanked.
And he's technically seated, so that would make him prone. So there you go. You have advantage.
So first thing is the pistol.
That's gonna hit.
That will hit.
Holy cow! 1 damage.
He's going to go for his
It was a
DC 12
BB gun.
strength save.
It should.
It was airsoft. That was airsoft.
It was a cap gun.
It should
Yeah,
be.
cap gun. Oh, it hurt my ears.
There was a loud ringing.
It should be more than that.
Something bit me.
It should be more than that because I've got bonuses on that. Let's see.
Figured it.
1d10 plus 3 dex plus 1 mod plus 1 magic. Yeah, you fucked the fucking pooch on that one. You shit the bed.
So it should be 3, 4. It should be 5. Well, yeah. Plus 3. 1 plus dex 4. Yeah, so it should be 5 damage total. Like I rolled minimum, but I don't know why it only showed up as a 1.
Damage.
Critical fail. Because the critical fail.
Yeah, I think you need to do there we go, under damage. Per plus well, it does say plus dex, plus 1. So that is weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll fix it. It's just
that might be something with the character sheet. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, I gave you the 5 damage.
Okay. So 5 damage for that, and then I also at the same time pull out, let go of the hand, pull out the cutlass, and I'm gonna run him through.
Nice. Run him through, eh? Ooh.
That's pretty decent.
Yep, that is going to hit. That is going to you have done enough damage to basically make him start making death saves. Would you rather do subdual damage, or do you want to do lethal damage?
Lethal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he pretty much served his purpose, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's gonna, we're
No,
definitely.
It's lethal's appropriate.
Lethal at this point in time, yeah.
He was warned.
Yeah, he's already. We can't trust him. But then I'm also going to use my action surge and turn around and I'm going to turn around and hit this guy here.
Nice.
So yeah, run Van Thamper through and say, you had it coming.
Yeah.
And then pull out and turn around and slash the guy behind me.
We warned you.
Your mother's next.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you bury the cutlass deep into his side. However, it is not enough to drop him. However, yeah, it does certainly do a vicious amount of damage. Jaren, it is your turn.
Can I make like the voice of a loudspeaker just say like use of lethal force authorized? Like
Yep, that is a noun.
Yeah, right now in the room there is these two guys. One has just been hit in the side with a cutlass by Grin. The other was viciously mocked by Darius.
Viciously mocked.
This guy has killed bitches through mockery.
That's true. I think he's got 2 notches in his loot.
Mm-hmm.
From vicious mockery.
The humiliation is too much.
Mm-hmm. It quite literally bursts their heart.
you can also see this guy as well. That Lucius could not see because line of sight and whatnots.
Lucius still cannot see.
Right. You're like, what are you pinging? What's going on?
Yeah.
Didn't I kill them all?
I feel very, very confident in walking forward. Very confident indeed.
All right, this is just a test.
This is only a test. Had this
Okay,
been...
that worked correctly.
Not the greatest song. It's just a tribute.
I really was hoping I was going to be able to get the kill on Amric just because I wanted to quote, "Talk is cheap because it's the only thing broke people can afford." Right before I killed him.
Nice.
Alas, I did not get that opportunity.
Rich little motherfucker. I had the first chance. Shit the
I was determined to kill this guy, so
and your dice showed it so.
Guy, I gotta tell you, the bard feels really beefy with some level 2 spells.
Right?
Like it almost feels
yeah.
weird. Like I shouldn't be able to kill that many people.
that shatter, that was fucking brutal.
That was
Yeah.
wicked.
Yeah, two 8s and a 4 definitely fucking did some fucking put some work on those guys.
Yeah,
the opening move in the battle kills 2 guards.
Three. I killed 3 on the opening salvo.
Yeah.
And seriously wounded several others.
Yeah, seriously wounded several others. Yeah, it was brutal. Yeah, that was.
It's like a war wizard.
That was like damn, this is a bard.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about a wizard or a
the scene in
sorcerer.
The Crow, where Brandon Lee goes and fucks up Fun Boy. He comes into the room and he runs at him with a guitar and goes, and Fun Boy's like, "Look at him, man!" Like, you scared the fucking shit out of me, man.
He died that night too.
That is true. You're wasting it. Is Jaren still with us? Jaren, it is your turn, sir.
Alrighty.
Clean up, Jaren.
Yeah. Just start
I'm trying to
collecting
figure he's still alive down at the bottom, that's all.
Ears and noses are the prizes for the day, boys.
All eyes on me.
Okay.
Who is this that
So
lay
is
under my
is
knife?
the guy right under Grin, is he dead?
No, he is still alive. They're
That's
both
okay.
wounded. Both of these guys are wounded. This guy took a cutlass to the side, and this guy took a vicious mockery from Mr. Coda.
This guy is alive too over here.
Oh,
Yes. You can see this guy.
Okay.
That guy is should be considering like whether or not he can continue this conversation. I know if I were that guy.
That's a morale check, definitely.
All right. I will take a slash at home slice here right to my front. And I really just need to get through him into the other guy so I can go into the room they both came from and kill everybody in there.
Yes.
Including that cleaning lady. She should be the first one that dies.
I'm looking for
14 is not going to hit. 19 will, though. So if you do have inspiration.
I do.
Yeah, I would say use that.
I should
And
take it.
that. There you go. You feel very inspired by the very the brevity and the courageousness of your fellow comrades as they immediately leapt into action. Although it seemed as though they were being ambushed, they turned it around and dropped an ambush on the ambushers. And you likewise followed suit, and you drive your sword through the throat the unprotected, right above the gorget of this guardsman, driving the sword through and ripping it out across the jugular, leaving a spray of blood across the wall.
And
support that.
And Oliver Gren too. And Oliver Gren.
All over Grin. There you go, Grin.
He loves it.
Okay.
I got covered in wine from the wine rack behind the exploding from the shatter. And I got this guy's guts all over me.
A little payback for the red birthday.
You're right.
We've got the
Mark, I
red
don't think I have
hammer.
any more actions other than that one attack. I think I'm gonna hope what I got. So.
Okay, gotcha. They will now attack. This guy needs to make a quick what the fuck. And let's see. What is his? Okay.
Also, on that note, I'm going to tap out and head to the bed.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're just gonna play.
Yep.
I'm gonna play right to the end of this
round, yeah.
The guard's attack,
Okay.
and then we'll start the next time at the top of Riz's attack and go from there. But yeah, hey, thank you for sticking in, and I know, yeah, you're like the very end of the rotation, like motherfucker.
Okay.
But,
all right.
definitely appreciate you, man.
Unrelated. Are you in the shop tomorrow?
Yes, I will be. Yeah. I'm starting a full World War II sleeve, so it should be fun.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Okay. Good timing.
I want to see pictures of that.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to drop off something for you and Courtney tomorrow if I can get over to your office. So I'll let you know.
Oh, the drugs that I ordered. I mean, wait.
And the underage boys sex.
No.
But it's a good thing we're not like on camera being recorded. Right?
Good. That's good.
It's good that nobody's listening like anybody on the internet.
Nobody's on the internet.
No
the internet?
lists. No lists.
Yeah, I'll be there from like noon to probably 6:30 or 7 or so.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool, brother. Thank you much.
So I'm really curious as to whether that dude fires with one crossbow bolt before dying.
He's gonna do it.
Who's he shooting at?
Oh, he totally misses Grin. He completely misses it. He goes, it fires wide. As you see him, he's frantically like trying to step backwards, like, oh my god. And he is going to try to leave Grin. Do you have a reaction?
I do. And
All right, you can take it.
I will use it.
$14 will not hit. Or I should say 14 will bounce off his armor.
I'll use inspiration and make it 20.
Inspiration will work, and that will drop him. So as he turns to run, you drive your sword right through his lower back, right into the spine. And then this guy here, he has got a shot on. Okay. He is, well, I guess the guy he's got a shot on is Grin, so he's going to take a shot at Grin as well. And ooh, that's a crit.
Holy shit.
Holy
Who is
shit.
that? Who's shooting at Gren?
Oh.
Someone I can't see?
And
This guy over here.
Yeah, I don't see anybody over there.
luckily his crit damage was, he rolled a 1, so he only did 6 damage. Out of a maximum of 20, he did 6. But yes, so Grin, you take an arrow to the knee.
The knee!
Motherfucker.
You took an arrow to the knee.
And at that,
You were once a great warrior
Terrible.
until you took an arrow to the
this
knee.
guy runs in as well.
Wait, somebody's still out there? Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
And he's going to take a swing at Thunder.
Lucius is still wondering aloud what the Van Thamper family does to inspire such loyalty. It certainly is not their taste in art. They must have deep pockets indeed.
Where's the other guy that shot and missed?
I think
he's the one that you killed because he started backing up. He fired, missed, and with his move action, he was going to run away, and then you fucking ran him through.
You were like, not so fast, sucker. Get over here, cleaning lady. You're next.
Ooh, and that guy does not hit. Actually, the second hit it will hit 21. Oh shit, I think that hits Thunder. It even hits Thunder with his 19 AC for a total of 6 bludgeoning damage.
God damn.
Literally
And at
rattling
that,
within
we
his
are
armor.
back to the top of the order, where we will call it a night at shortly after midnight. Interesting
Perfect.
thing. Yes. Amric is now sort of dying, gurgling, shot in the face. I believe you shot him in the face and then ran him through with your cutlass as well, right?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. So he is sort of gurgling, kicking, and just twitching on the table as he's bleeding out. As the basically
Not
most of his
an immediate
household
threat.
guard.
Still needs to die first.
Right? Yeah, there are. You have made short work of the household guard, so we will pick it up next week, right where we left off. And on that note, too, this Thursday, are we doing anything? Is this a Thursday?
I think
Let's talk about that.
Yeah. I mean, we won't. Alan's not here, so we can't really discuss water.
I've had thoughts and propositions come up, and I want to talk with you guys a little bit more about that.
Okay.
But yeah.
I would love to do some World of Darkness. I would love to do some Waterdeep. Basically any either or is fucking fine with me.
Yep.
But yeah, and then we can get right back to burning shit down in.
I want to do more
deep.
regular Thursday stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So.
I would certainly be down for that as well. Because fuck it, why not?
And we will talk offline, and it will be sexy.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you all. I feel like we got some good shit done. We got into the Van Thamper Villa. Amric is, if he's not dead, he is fucking dying. And we saw how useful a second level bard spell can be.
It was a great night.
As Lucius is like, did I do that? Oh shit. He does his best.
Yeah, Riss has one pinky on his necklace.
Yeah.
one nobleman's pinky.
Yeah.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
He's not interested in noses or ears. He wants pinkies.
And if you guys have not seen The Great, the series on, I think it's on Hulu right now. It's a Hulu original series. It's fucking fantastic. I kind of based Amric a little bit off of the one of the characters, one of the main characters in there, who's a totally entitled douchebaggy nobleman who is just completely oblivious to everything else. All he cares about is himself, his station, and what anybody else can do for him. Yeah, it's definitely a very fun fucking watch.
Also, just like Chudwell.
Also, what?
What's the name of it?
It's called The Great.
The Great? Okay.
Yeah, and it's ostensibly it's about the rule of Catherine the Great of Russia.
Okay.
And and it says, it's like The Great,
yeah.
And it says it has a big asterisk by it, and it says an occasionally true story. So
that's fair. That's a great caveat.
Right? Yeah.
All right. Hey, we're gonna go ahead and log off. Thanks again, everybody, for watching.
Hey,
we'll see you next time.
Everybody. Since Alan's not here, Duck, we love you.
Duck.
Pick up
Hulu, we're fucking totally plugging your shit. and
Yeah,
Amazon
sponsorship.
and Doom.
And Pornhub.
And
Come and follow us.
Pornhub.
Come and play with
Yeah,
us.
I like. Yeah, we love you
We're
all.
gonna
and
keep
you
saying it
should
until
love
they give
us.
us some money.
Right.